Hey YouTube. Well, it's Monday morning. What's the date today? The 16th, I believe. Yeah. Sally had a doctor appointment, so she's gone. I already had the dog out, and now I got to get coal for in my front room here where we store the coal. So I just need 4 or 5 buckets, so I'm going to get that and put it where it needs to be. You know, I'm amazed at how people are so easily talked into something. Somebody had wrote to me that they don't use coal, you shouldn't be using coal, this, that, and coal. You know what? Everything you burn gives off something. But yet they complain about coal. It was a little tough carrying them buckets with one hand and carrying the camera with the other. But anyway, so I have coal on the back of the truck. I actually like having it on the truck. It's easy for me to get it. I have the heater running in here so the dog and me are warm in here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these buckets up and take them over to the front room on the front porch of the house. This was a half a ton when I started. I only took a little bit out of the back here. And this will last me probably till the middle of December or longer. Or not December, January. Okay, well those 5 buckets are full. You can figure there's around 30 to 35 pounds of coal in each bucket. So that's where I put 9 buckets of coal I have in here. And that lasts me a little bit more than 2 weeks, or about 2 weeks. Usually it's a bucket of coal a day. So, well, I shouldn't actually say 2 weeks. It's more like 10 days. And in those 10 days, I usually stop every week on a Monday and go get 4 or 5 buckets. It depends on how cold it is outside, whether things get bad or not, or how much coal I use. You can see we had another dusting of snow last night. You can see it on the coal bin because she opens this every day. Or not the coal bin, on the ash can. Deer season's over except for the muzzleloader season, and not a lot of guys do that. So we're pretty safe with all the deer that are left. There were, the other night, there was 6, 5, and then there was 3. Now, not in that order. There was actually 3 the first night, 5 the second night, and then 6 the third night. So that was Saturday night, right after deer season ended. So they're still running around. You know, I used to do a lot of hunting and get deer and stuff, and I still like to go hunting. That's not the thing. But I just don't like shooting the deer. I'd rather just watch them. Crazy as that sounds. You can see I'm out of firewood in the garage here, so that's my next chore. I'm going to go ahead and get firewood. I've been using those little pieces out of that wire basket I have out there, but I'm going to start bringing some regular logs in now. The other day I took a little bit of firewood out from underneath this end here. Just an armful, probably about 4 or 5 pieces. I'm going to take a couple wheelbarrow loads in now. not that cold out today. Probably, I don't know, in the 20s. But at least it's not down in the single digits. Well, that's one. Probably take 3 in today. Bought this wheelbarrow, and it has a wheel in the front that don't go flat. What a relief that is. Every time I used to go get my wheelbarrow, the air would be out of the tire, no matter how many patches I put on it. Okay, so one more wheelbarrow, and I'll be satisfied with that for today. A wheelbarrow load of wood usually lasts me about 3 days, so that'll be about a week's work. Ooh. Man, oh man, yesterday we had a very little bit of sun. But I gotta tell you, this weather's really been something. There's a lot of threatening rain or snow or precipitation, and we're just not getting it. It was supposed to snow Sunday all day, Sunday night, and Monday, and it's cloudy, that's for certain. We're not getting any weather except for cold and cloudy. All these tools and stuff I have in here, I can barely get over there. I have to move stuff to get the wood over there. I often thought about putting a door over where this window is right here. But I want to add on to the garage too, and I can bring firewood in the other way. I can bring it in through that window. That's where are we at here? Right there. A pile of wood this big, and this isn't very much wood, believe me, is good for, I don't know, maybe a week or two. I usually use 8 to 10 pieces a day. That's only because I keep the fire going just while I'm over here. I'll start the fire in the morning when I come to get the dog, and then I usually let it go out every night. Unless it's down in the single digits, I'll throw some wood on it when I come and, or when Sally comes, either one of us, and says goodnight to the dog. We usually throw some wood on it and leave the blower go. But in this weather like this in the 20s, there's no real need for it. Okay guys, I don't know for sure what's going on. It's 27 there. We had a dusting of snow last night. I had mentioned it before. And now they're talking about 7 inches of snow over the next full 24 hours. So I don't know for sure what's going to happen. But we'll see. It's almost 4:30. Well, it is 4:30 now, I guess. Didn't see any deer today anywhere, but I had Bullseye out 3 times just to get them out before we get this bigger snowstorm, if we get it. Have a good one, guys.